I got into an accident and I'm expecting something. They're supposed to pay that out. So I'm supposed to be done with that one here pretty soon. I won't owe anything on that. And so I had to get another truck.
Wait. So what are you getting? How much?
I'm not supposed to talk about that.
But enough to pay off the $15,000.
Oh yeah, dude. I should be getting a good amount.
Enough to pay off this.
They're supposed to pay that and give me some.
Okay. Will it cover the 2013?
Yeah. No.
Just the 2011.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the 2013 balance?
That one's at 29,000. I have it on my phone. I have all my info on my phone if you want.
What's the minimum monthly payment?
That one's 600. I got that one down to 7% interest. From 14, that's a hell of a lot better.
It is. I just don't want to celebrate 7%.
Well, I would celebrate the 3%, but that's the only one.
Yes.
But that's with interest rates have doubled. That's with the 700 credit score is 7%. Interest rates have definitely gone up. So
just give me one moment.
Yeah, of course. Take your time.
Looking into something. El Baggio?
Oh yeah, no, I don't think I haven't seen that one.
You should go there. I want to hear your review.
Okay.
On this. It's where I used to go. It was by my office in Steiner Ranch, and it's good. And like everyone, it's on 620. It's by Mansfield Dam, by Steiner Ranch. Everyone there worked in lawn care, except for me. It was fun. Okay. Yes. Sorry. Quick detour. I was so curious. Yeah. It was tasty. But also, I was from Michigan, where like tacos barely exist outside of Taco Bell. So I was like, I think anything when I first came down here was incredible. What is this? I'll put it right here. So in your checking account's about $2,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is this quad pay?
That's like payments on Amazon. Like instead of paying it for one lump sum, because I'm a cheap like that.
But it doesn't save you any money.
I know.
How much do you owe to quad pay?
That's paid off like $30. And I actually got a refund on my headlights because they didn't fit on my truck. So I got that refunded. Bam.
So in here, quad pay, Amazon. Oh, this is the credit card, and we don't owe anything on the credit card anymore.
No, I owe like $25.
Okay. What was this? We have a loan application.
Oh, my bad. I thought that was the I think let me see which one's for this. This is for the thing.
We're really doing more of a deep dive.
Oh, this is for the credit card. This is for the
application and credit for the credit card.
I thought it said the interest rate on the credit card.
Oh, but it doesn't matter because you don't hold the balance, right?
Yeah. No, I don't know what balance. That was the interest because you guys were asking for the interest rate on the credit card, so I just showed you that.
Okay, cool.
But I don't owe anything on that credit card.
Good. Do you ever?
No, I try to keep that one low because it affects my credit score.
It does, but also you just don't want to pay interest, right? If we're going to take advantage of anything.
Yeah, of course not. No, I pay it all in one lump sum if I can.
Oh, here's some balances. Yeah, savings $5. Mm. Okay,
no, that's something.
That's something. You know what else is something? Hitting subscribe so that we can get to 1 million subscribers. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. I love you all so much. Okay, checking account balance available $1,546. Mm-hmm. And then here's our $1 billion trucks. And Visa said $85, but yeah, we're just paying that off. So, okay, you eat out and do a lot of spending.
I do, yes.
I don't necessarily know. Okay, well, first of all, we shouldn't be doing that when we have I know you're paying. We're getting rid of the 14%, but if we have an 8.2% and a 7% car debt and $0 in retirement, we are not going to Auntie Anne's.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
She doesn't need our money.
You're completely right. I completely agree.
Grill on Tex-Mex. Some custom trailers. Now that's probably for work. Mm-hmm. Now that makes sense. Now that I'm getting more context. McDonald's, Wendy's, Cash Apping out $10. Cash App out $10. Whataburger, Canteen. There's $1, so we're like swiping. We're getting something from a vending machine. Amazon, Taco Cabana, chicken, Amazon, taquitos.
Taquitos, the taquito guy.
Well,
The taquito guy episode.
yeah, essentially this is bull spending it like vending machines and gas stations.
Yeah, I know.
The ATM withdrawals, that's what is a big concern here. ATM withdrawal, $103
I needed
96
diesel. My
cents.
card wasn't working for some reason, and so
Oh, okay. Quad pay again, and yeah, your gas fill-ups are insane. Makes sense. Diesel just costing you a ton. Chicken Express, McDonald's, Whataburger, Sonic Drive-Thru, Wendy's, Mod Pizza, ATM fee of $1. Then we're ATM withdrawing of $83. Then we're getting some taquitos and some fundraising thing. $10. Fundraising $10. Fundraising $50. Are we fundraising? Should we fundraise when we can't even fundraise our retirement? I don't think we fundraise.
they're eating not even for my children for school.
Is it for their school?
Yeah, some bullshit fundraisers that they have to like get money.
Yeah, but like,
I
what
know,
happens if the kid doesn't get any money? Probably get a perk, right? Like a lollipop if they get enough fundraised.
Trust me, I know.
You gave them a lot of money, $70.
Well, that was one of. That's my oldest daughter, and so she had this goal. So we all pitched in to get that goal.
I love the parenting. That's great. I love it. God, just $70 when we have this and we have no dollars in
The
retirement.
50
I'm
were
just
just to
struggling.
my daughter. 20 of them were for my friends, dude. I shouldn't have done it. I'm that.
You've been.
That's why I'm so nice.
Yeah.
Like a dumbass.
A lot of equipment, again, makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Golden Corral doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. I know.
Taquitos and Whataburger. Home Depot, I guess that probably makes sense. I don't know. Parking. McDonald's. I think taquitos in Barbara and ATM would draw $600. ATM would draw $800. Auntie Anne's back at it.
Back at it.
Tequila. Yeah. Sweet Berry Farm, Golden Corral, Pinballs, Whataburger. Oh, Senzu beans. $23. Getting some beans. Chicken Express, McDonald's, Quad Pay, taquitos. So money doesn't come in anywhere else, correct?
Yeah, no, that's the only. I tried it. I'm not.
$1,500 came in. Out. Total leaving. It's closer to like $13,000.
A la verga.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And what is that, 1 month?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I'm glad you're saying it. I don't have to go in on you as much. You know that. Transportation itself was $3,386. That was only 25% of went out because the rest was just so crazy. But food going out to eat, 6.5% of your spending. Usually that's not a crazy percentage, but it was $879. Remember, $1,500 came in. You got to pay your employees.
That still
as
adds
well.
up. I totally agree. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Unknown shopping, that's usually Target, Walmart, Amazon. Well, we saw a lot of Amazon. We don't know what that necessarily is, so we just put it as unknown. 3.4%, also known as 4.6 or $465 you're spending. Taquitos and other miscellaneous things. Like the Quad Pay, which we learned was Amazon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gas stations. Those were the taquitos, and lots of Five Below. The zoo.
Yeah, we took a day off, played hooky.
Oh, the address sign. So some of that was for business, some of this was not. But $975, 7.2%. Then your other large purchases were 53.4%.
What's that? What is the 53?
$229, and that went to ATM withdrawal, $4,251 total. Unleashed, $179. Caliber Collision, $500. Which again,
I should be getting that back.
well, not only that, but I mean that goes against the business income, so it reduces taxable income for you personally.
Okay.
Well, it reduces what's distributed to you.
Okay.
McCoy's Lawn Equipment. Like technically, your business might be running at a loss right now, but you just had enough money piled up on the side. Like I don't know. All Trans, $840, and Pro Car Audio.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got a little system in my truck. Yeah.
$1,370. Reminder. All that came in was $1,000.
Savings.
Not even that.
Yeah.
Total income this month, $1,620. Spent on an audio system, $1,370.
Yeah. Yeah, I decided to splurge on myself.
But you don't have money to do that with. Okay, you want to pull up your checking account app for me? So I want to try to... Yeah, you can go ahead and get it. These are our rules for not being a f*** up.
Okay. I used to be a f*** up. I'm trying not to f*** up.
Oh, you're getting better. Hey, does that fit in the budget? Rule number 1, no, it doesn't. Because again, $1,500 came in, $13,000 went out. That doesn't make sense. You need an emergency fund. You have that. You're not breaking rule number 2. That's really good.
Okay. Breaking rule 1. Okay.
You don't break rule number 3 because you don't hold a card balance. But stop buying cars you can't afford. Rule number 4. That was the big one that I was looking for.
Well,
you're fucking around with that.
Yeah. Well, I'm ahead on payments.
You're ahead on payments. It doesn't fit in your budget. It doesn't fit in the money to bring it up. I'm sorry. Can you open that again?
Yeah. Gotcha.
So let's go ahead and let's look through. By the way, I still think it's absolutely awesome that you've kicked your addictions. You're addicted to everything, and it just shows how much of a badass you are and that you can overcome things.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
I feel like life keeps trying to beat me down with these bills.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, if it's not one thing, it's another. You know, I help my parents. You know, I haven't done my own taxes, but I help pay my parents' parents' property taxes. They owed like $13,000, and I give them like half.
Really?
You know, and so I'm always helping people out.
Well, I was gonna ask about the dad situation. So what? Why did he give the business? How old is he now?
He's like 73.
He didn't have enough to retire, did he?
Well, he's got like 3 houses.
Why are you giving him $2,000?
Well,
why doesn't he?
We're in the process of renting those houses out.
Wait, does he have enough money to retire though?
Well, I mean, he has free medical health care from the state, and so.
Do you know how much money he has saved up in retirement?
I do not.
Okay.
I do not. That's my parents' business. I don't ask questions. You know.
I would normally agree with that, but you're giving him $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
So it is your business.
Yeah. Well.
To a certain extent. If they did they ask for it?
No.
Why'd you give it?
Well, because I'm a loving son, and he's building this birdhouse. So
a $2,000 birdhouse?
Yeah, it's pretty big. Pretty massive. We just got almost done putting the roof on it. Or should we done this week?
Madam Producer, I'm going to keep talking to him. Why don't you take a look at this, see if you can figure out how much money came in for the year. Okay. But yeah, I'm not going to retire. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay, so it was a gift. It wasn't him asking. So you're right. You probably shouldn't necessarily be like, okay, how much is in your retirement? Because they weren't asking for the money. You're not necessarily enabling
Well,
things.
he's got it like half built, you know?
Yeah.
He's got it like half-ass built, and so I see him sad, and like he's like, I want to finish that birdhouse. And I'm like, well, here's some money, you know? Because I'm that loving son.
Are the houses he owns in the Austin area?
Yeah, those are all his 3 houses are paid off. He doesn't know anything.
Okay, if that's the case, he might be house poor.
House poor?
Yeah.
Okay.
So house poor is when, yeah, you have a ton of house, dude, and he has 3, but you have no money to actually live. If he can't retire now, it'd be great to pass it on to you. It really would. It might be worth liquidating one of them and having that be he and your mom's nest egg to just live off of for the rest of their life. Do I want that to be the case? No. But if there's nothing saved up on the side and they rely on their kid,
yeah,
that's house poor.
Yeah.
All the equity into all these properties, but nothing to show for it. That's not good. Again, great to pass on, of course. So I mean that's difficult, and that would be a weird and awkward conversation. I don't think it's an appropriate conversation necessarily to have because again, they didn't ask for help. You just gifted it. How often do you give them money? Why do you pay for their property taxes?
This is only my mother. She's the cheap. She doesn't like pulling out money from her savings. So,
but they own the property, so it's their property taxes to pay.
Yeah, I feel like it's my obligation to help.
For why?
Because that's how Mexicans household.
No. I know the culture thing. Yeah. Trust me, we've had this conversation on this show. I know how the culture thing works. But tell me, why is it your obligation? Other than because that's how it's been forever.
Well, for one, my parents have spent so much money on me when I was in active drug addiction. They have spent over like $300,000 in legal fees and getting me into rehabs, and
yeah.
So I feel like it's my obligation to help.
Oh, that's really cool, but that's also taking care of their sick son, right? Like, just to show an alternative perspective.
Yeah.
Taking care of their sick son. If you're, and of course, in no way would anyone ever want this to happen. So just go with me here.
Of
If,
course.
let's say the 12-year-old ends up down an addictive path in the future, then they end up getting clean like you, but you put a lot of money into them getting clean. Would you expect or want for them to give any money back to you?
No.
There you go. So I know it's a part of the culture. It's part of the identity when it comes to that. And but just because it has been doesn't mean it needs to be. And I'm just trying to look at your financial situations specifically, especially since they own the home.
Mm-hmm.
What would happen if you didn't pay the property taxes? What would happen?
Well, I want to get into the process where I get it all in a trust and get an estate plan for when my parents do pass away. I don't want to pay the capital taxes on that, the capital gains on it, because my parents bought that property in '91 for $30,000.
Their first one?
Yeah, the first one for $30,000 in '91.
Incredible.
And it is now worth like 1.5.
Oh yeah.
1.5.
Oh yeah.
And so my parents are fairly well off.
Exactly, but house poor again because they don't have any money to show for it. So that's where it comes down to. Yes, absolutely. The trust and everything, have a conversation about that if that hasn't already been happened, and that should be done today. But what would happen today if you did not pay this year's taxes? What would happen? Would they pay it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have never been. I'm the only one who's owed on back taxes 1 year.
Yes. Yeah. I just want to make sure it's not a they won't pay it type thing.
No, my parents are very, did everything. They came here to America and applied for their green card and applied for their permanent resident. They did it the right way, did everything the legal way, the right way.
Yeah, for sure. And no doubt in my mind on any of that. So that's awesome. No, I'm cheering for you. I'm just trying to understand the whole situation because I'm very curious. Again, the property taxes, did they ask you to pay the property taxes?
My mom asked for help, yeah.
Okay. Now, when that comes, that's when we're like,
how much you need?
No. Well, sure, yes. But before you give money to anyone, especially in family situations where there is that moral obligation, that feeling, because anyone feels that regardless of the culture they come from, of wanting to help a family member, a parent, when they ask for it. This is where, like, okay, I need to know what your overall financial situation looks like before I can give it. Because what's the consequences of not doing that? You don't know if you're enabling bad behavior, bad financial behavior. And it's impossible to know unless you get insight into it. It really is. Because it's not always as blatant they're going and getting BMWs. I'm not saying that. But you never know what's happening. Maybe they have a ton of money and they're having you pay the property taxes because you're going to take it over. At some point, maybe that's seeing you pay into the system. Exactly. That's where the conversation comes into it, though. Mm-hmm. We don't give money unless we at least understand what's happening. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just because, again, it could be...
I completely understand where you're coming from.
Okay, good. So I would just do that, especially since how much do you pay your employees on a monthly basis?
On a monthly basis, it varies between